Well, good morning from Twin Mountain, New Hampshire. Yeah, it's chilly out here. It once again dropped down to about 33 degrees last night, so... and it's taking longer to warm up than the last time did, too, so... It's about 40 right now. And, yeah, I'm kind of cold. Had the heater going in the truck again last night, doing some video editing, things like that, and the tank that was on the propane heater there ran out of gas. And it was just as I was getting ready to go to bed, so I said the heck with it. Unfortunately, that meant I didn't have any gas there, because all the gas is stored in my outside storage boxes on the back of the truck, so... had no warm air this morning there. I couldn't preheat my clothes or anything like I did yesterday, so it took me a while to get out of bed. Anyway, I'll show you around what I've got here going here this morning. Of course, I got the coffee on here. This butane heater doesn't work all that well in these colder temperatures for some reason. So I may consider upgrading to a single burner propane stove at some point. In fact, if I see one while on my travels today, I might scoop it up. Don't know yet. I may just work with this for the rest of this year and get something that pick out something good, I should say. Pick out something good for next season. A nice fire. Didn't burn up all the firewood, so I had to climb in the truck for a while there and get some work done instead. So I got about a bundle and a half left. I'll get some more later today. I got some water heating up over here. I washed my hands this morning. I'll also be able to wash the dishes. So yeah, I'm not using the water tank on the roof of the truck this morning. I'm using the hot water heating system instead. So that was a good night. I slept well last night, so everything else is looking good. Beautiful forest to wake up to. This isn't the first time I've woken up to this forest. I had no neighbors last night too, which was good. That side there and that side over there was empty. So this is what I woke up to today, and later on today I'll be heading up to Pittsburg, New Hampshire. I got a reservation at Lake Francis State Park. So anyway, let's get on with the day. It's slowly warming up now. We've reached 46 degrees finally, so it's actually warmed up quite a bit from the 33 it started with. So I figured though, need a nice warm breakfast today. So what better way to start a cold morning there than with an omelet and some bacon. The eggs are cooking nicely. Almost ready to add cheese. The bacon's all cooked over here. So we're going to eat well this morning. Don't mind the background noise, that's just the dumpster crew coming to empty the dumpsters here. There you go, triple cheddar, slice of bacon, and we'll close the omelet up and get everything melted. Here comes the dumpster, guys. Well, this is it. All packed up. Ready to go. Bins are strapped in. Weather station's been taken off. Temperature out here was 62 degrees at the time the weather station was taken down. I've actually changed back into shorts and a t-shirt now. So I went from winter coat, cap, heavy sweatshirt, and long pants, and warm shoes to t-shirt, shorts, barefoot, and everything else in one day. Unbelievable. But that's the way it is in the White Mountains, I guess. One day to the next. But anyway, we're all set to go and take off and head off to Pittsburg now. See what's happening up that way. A bit of a drive ahead of me, but I'll make a few stops along the way, a few sights I want to see, and should be a good day. So we'll catch up with you on the road. I'm almost up to Pittsburg. Made it up to the 45th parallel. Landing right on the parallel right now. So, real close. We'll be there soon. stop and visit my buddy on the way in. Bigfoot is obviously a friend of all the animals here. Got a bear here. A little bear sleeping in down there, and a turtle. Here you got a raccoon, an eagle, some owls. I just think that squirrel's too happy. The moose, and of course the most important one here, the wolf. The 45th Parallel Outpost has gone out of business here. This is a cool thing. It's not maintained anymore. God, I'd love to bring it home. Took a bit of driving to get here. A little bit further than my other stops were. A little over 2 hours here from the last site. So from Sugarloaf to here, probably about 2.5 hours. But this is where I am tonight, Lake Francis State Park. Give me a chance to do some exploration of the Pittsburg area there on foot, I guess. I might actually stay here 2 nights though. It's got really good cell coverage here. Much better than any of the other places I've been so far. And I've got a ham radio club meeting I want to check into tomorrow morning. It's, tomorrow night, so I've got the good cell service here. I might take advantage of it, so we'll see. I got till morning to make the decision. They can't book the second night until morning anyway. Warmest I've been on this trip too here was, let's see. Oh, you'll be able to see this, but 70 degrees. It was about 72 when I first started setting up here, so it's starting to cool off. I guess the low tonight is only going to be around 49. We'll see, but that's a lot better than the 33 I had the last 2 nights. Yep, time for dinner. Starting to run out of food. I have to go out and get some more. Just about out of dinners I can make here. So tonight we're having a smorgasbord grilled cheese sandwich. A little bit of everything in it. And put some bacon. Gonna do some fried bologna, ketchup, American cheese, cheddar cheese, and I'm gonna have tomato soup on the side. Okay, bacon's done, bologna's done. Next I gotta set up the bread. So we're gonna start building this up in layers here. First slice of bread in there, with butter on one side of it. Let me add some American cheese next. I got the American cheese, some bologna. And top that off with the bacon. And we'll put some cheddar on it. Yep, I just spilled some cheese on the ground and he showed up out of nowhere. Unbelievable. Okay, now we've had that chipmunk intermission here. We got the cheddar on here and some on the ground that's already gotten cleaned up almost the moment it hit the ground. I gotta get the other piece of bread ready. Well, the butter's kind of cold, so it won't spread very well. But sandwich is on the stove here, about to flip it in a moment. Okay, so it didn't flip real well, kind of made a mess. There's too much food in this one. Okay, so I don't need a whole big can of tomato soup, so I buy these heat, sip, and go ones. Really designed to be put in the microwave and heated up. Just enough soup for a single serving. So this is what I'll be having with my grilled cheese sandwich. And here's the end result. Grilled cheese sandwich, tomato soup, and a Coke. Time to eat. That's the end of another day in Pittsburg here. Really haven't done a whole lot of any activities today to really catch on camera. Got up to the campground, settled in. It was a bit more of a drive than I was expecting, probably about probably about 2.5 hours from the last campground, so it took a little bit longer to get here than the other trips did. And well, I had to walk around, take it in today, things like that. Really wasn't a lot of exciting stuff to see at the campground though. But I think I've decided I'm going to book this site for a second day. So this is going to be the only campground I'm staying on this trip for 2 days, not just the normal one. So hopefully that works out well. As of when I checked in, the site was still available tomorrow, so hopefully that will still be the case. So tomorrow morning I'm walking back down to the office there, and I'm going to book it for a second night. And right now it's about, what is it, 59 degrees outside. It's been kind of interesting conditions tonight because the temperature keeps waving up and down within a few degrees. You can actually feel it. I'm sitting out there by the fire pit and I'll feel a warm breeze come over me and it feels like the temperature's gone up. And a few minutes later I'll feel a cool breeze come over me and it feels like the temperature's gone down, and if I come over and look at my weather station I can verify it. The temperature's been shifting right around 57 to about 62 degrees all evening. Kind of interesting. I've never seen anything like that before. Just like every few minutes it shifts. So I don't know if it's the wind direction changing or what, but if there's just these pockets of warm and cool air flowing through the area, I don't know. But that's what I've been experiencing tonight. But anyway, I think tomorrow I'm going to drive right up to the Canadian border, and I am going to see if I can find the 4th Connecticut lake. I've seen the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd lakes, but I've never seen the 4th one because you have to hike into it. So I think tomorrow that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take a little bit of a hike and I'm going to go find the 4th Connecticut lake. Apparently there's some parts you can cross into Canada there without a passport. So the trail just meanders back and forth across the border. So I'm going to be kind of curious to see that. So should make for some interesting footage. So anyway. With that, I'm off to bed here, and we'll see what happens in the morning. Better way to start a cold morning off with bacon and an omelet. Bacon? Oh boy.